Alright, so today is January 14th. Scream Day! Time to go see Scream in about 2 hours. 2.5 hours, my showing of Scream starts. I can't wait. I'm excited for this movie. Been looking forward to this movie for a while. I like the other Scream movies. I like the first one the most, of course. The other ones are alright. They're alright. But no, I'm ready for see Sydney back, see Courtney Cox back. See David Arquette back in there. Get to see the new cast, see what it's all about. I have no idea what to expect going into this movie besides see Ghostface kill some kids. That's really about it. The trailers looked alright. They weren't the best trailers in the world, but I'm looking forward to the movie. I'll give you my straight out of the theater reaction, then I'll sit down, do a reaction, of course. But yeah, it's always a good day when you wake up knowing you're going to the movie. So I'm looking forward to see Scream today. So as you can tell by how my hair is looking, quite a little time has passed since the last little clip. Basically what happened, I couldn't make the 3:30 showing. I thought this appointment was going to take a little less longer than it did. Damn, look at my lip. God damn it. I ain't cutting it. Fuck it. It took a little bit longer than it was supposed to. So instead of the 3:30 showing, I basically changed it to a 6:30 showing. Right now, I think it's like 6:10 or something like that. So I should make it there in time. Probably miss a few trailers beforehand. But yeah, just a little update. Didn't go to the 3:30 showing. Going to the 6:30 showing. Still excited as hell. I was going to be a little upset if I couldn't see it, so I'm glad I'm still able to go. Still able to see the movie. And yeah, I'm really excited about letting y'all know how it is. So Scream. Scream. Alright, so I just made it here. It's 6:45. Like I said, the movie started at 6:30, so at best I'm just missing the bullshit 30 minutes of trailers. So yeah, I haven't missed any of the movie. I'm glad I'm not missing any of it. You dig? Should be good. Alright, so literally, I'm walking out the theater right now. Just walked out the theater. The movie just ended not even 2 minutes ago. I've never watched a movie that pissed me off more, like 1,000 times. I threw my hands in the air while watching this movie. I don't do that many times during movies. And I only was doing it in this movie because it was severely pissing me off. But I couldn't stop watching because it was so fucking good. That makes any sense. I was going to do my full review of the movie as soon as I got home. But I'm actually going to let this movie sit for a night. Because like I said, I was pissed a lot of the movie because it has this dumb horror movie tropes. It was very meta, which at times it worked really well. At times it made the movie feel like a joke of itself. But I think overall I like the movie. But then again, that shit, the negative shit that I have about the movie, I don't know if it's gonna make me not like the movie in the long run. Because like I said, it had some awesome moments. It was pretty good. All the actors and actresses were good. It's just dumb shit that happens in horror movies, right? You would think the original fucking Scream, you see all this dumb shit happening, and maybe that's what it was. It was trying to be meta, because when you see the movie, you understand. But, so I'll give my full review of the movie tomorrow. Like I said, overall, I think I liked it. I'm going to let it sit for a night, though, so I can simmer on it. Yeah, Scream 2021. Got some awesome moments in it. Alright, so it's been a few hours since I got back from seeing Scream, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I had to smoke after watching that goddamn movie. That movie put me through some feelings I ain't never even felt before watching the movie. First of all, hi, I'm DJ. Nice to meet you. Like and subscribe, please, if you like the video. Anyway, Scream 2022 just came out January 17th. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I just watched the first Scream movie for the first time. this past Halloween in 2021, and I enjoyed it. It was alright. It was alright. Nothing special, nothing right home to my mama about, like nothing crazy like that. I enjoyed the little twist of having two villains, which I already kind of knew from Scary Movie, which is like I love Scary Movies, so I already knew about the twist of having two villains, and I didn't mind. It was actually still kind of well executed. I can see why it's a classic to a lot of people. I'll probably watch it. Like I said, I'll add it to my Halloween list because it's really not that long. So I'll probably watch it every year. But I'm definitely adding this movie to the list just because I think it'll be a fun watch when you're watching it with friends and you're getting drunk on Halloween, whatever, partying on Halloween. It could be a fun watch because this movie, it's good and it has some awesome moments in it, but it pissed me off more. Like I threw my hands up more than any movie I've ever watched before. Sitting in the theater, like me and the guy sitting next to me, I don't know him, never seen him before in my life. But me and him we're sitting here talking, not loud, not trying to, but just during certain moments in the movie, we're like really that like run like stupid. It's little stupid horror tropes that were getting me like why would you do that? Like I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it was certain things where I'm like, why? Just why? It doesn't make sense. They wanted you to suspend your disbelief like way too much in this movie. Like it's kind of a little ridiculous, but I'm not gonna lie and say I walked out this movie not liking it. Like it was a pretty good movie, pretty good movie. Um, there's some pretty emotional moments. Like I'm a big softie, so some of the emotional undertones were really getting me. Some of the big emotional moments in the movie were kind of getting me. But then there were some fucking badass moments in this movie. Like swear to you. That's why I'm giving this movie a thumbs up, like in a thumbs up, thumbs down world. It's a thumbs up, like go see it. Um, Jeez, it was some badass moments in this movie. Like the new main characters that they introduced were kind of fantastic. Like I didn't know what to expect out of them. I really didn't even know who was in the movie. Like I saw the trailers, but I didn't even remember who the fuck was in this movie besides the Courtney Cox, the woman who plays Sydney. I can't remember her name right now, and the man that plays Dewey. They and by the way, Courtney Cox. I'm a sucker for Friends, so take it as you will, but I thought she was fantastic in this movie. I thought Sydney was fantastic in this movie. I thought Dewey was fantastic in this movie. They all killed it. But the new characters that they introduced, fantastic. It's a minor spoiler here, like really, really minor spoiler here, but you kind of see it in the trailer anyway, so it's really not a spoiler anyway. But it kind of starts off, and I'm gonna get into this more now that it hit my mind. It kind of starts off in the same way like the first movie starts off, but it's a little bit of a twist to it that actually it fits into the movie, and I liked it. Um, Now, the other thing that really was I don't understand. This is the second movie in a row I think I've seen in theaters that is just so fucking meta. Like, what is with the Matrix? This is not a Matrix Resurrections review. I could do a separate review of that. But the Matrix Resurrections was so fucking meta. But the difference between the Matrix Resurrections and Scream 2022 was that Matrix Resurrections was so meta at the beginning of the movie, so by the time the end of the movie came, they weren't being meta anymore, and so you just kind of forgot how meta they were being in the beginning, and they were beating you over the fucking head with being meta, and it was getting on my anyway. But then Scream 2022 was meta from beginning to fucking. They even got more meta at the end, which was it. And I'm gonna say this about Matrix Resurrections. it took me out of the movie when you start saying, "Oh, Warner Brothers, the villain," and things like that. Like it took me out of the movie, and so in this movie, I'm not gonna give any spoilers away, but oh my god, like it was kind of ridiculous at a certain point. It kept pulling me out as meta as it was being, but it was since it was done the whole movie, I kind of got used to it by the time the end came. But then the end was just like slapping you across the fucking face with it, like, bitch, meta, meta, meta. You see this? We're meta, bitch. Like it was kind of crazy. But yeah, I don't. That's why I had to take like, and I had to smoke. I had to get. I'm clearly up there right now, but this movie, it made me feel emotions that I've never fucking felt while watching. Like Matrix was close. Matrix was very close, but then they stopped, and then it wasn't as like, and then the dumb horror tropes in this movie were so like, run fast. That's all I ask people. Move with urgency. If you know the killer's in the house and killing somebody, why stare at the house? I don't understand it. I do not understand. But in a thumbs up, thumbs down world, I'm giving Scream 2022 a thumbs up simply because I walked out and I was like, it's not like I didn't have a good time watching that. I may have been upset the entire time. And it's a weird feeling to have. I was upset the entire time. The entire time I was complaining. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But it was still kind of cool. Like, it was kind of cool. And if you see the movie, you'll see what I mean. Like, if you watch the movie, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about when I say it was just over the top meta, but and dumb horror tropes. But then, like, this is the thing. I don't know if they did the dumb horror tropes on fucking purpose. They were clearly being meta on purpose. So maybe that's why I'm like, maybe the dumb horror tropes were on purpose, and that's why I think it's kind of brilliant. But fuck, it's fucking with me because I don't understand what the fuck this movie was doing. But it was good. It was good. Like I said, the main characters the new characters that they introduced were fantastic. The two sisters were pretty fucking great. And the other characters around them were amazing. Sydney, Dewey, Courtney Cox's character, fantastic. I loved them all. And that's when, like, the movie was kind of good. The guy from 13 Reasons Why, the guy that was in there from 13 Reasons Why, he was in there. He was in there. He was pretty good. Like I said, in a thumbs up, thumbs down world, go see it. I definitely would think if you get a couple of friends together and you go see Scream 2022, you may walk out hating it, but I guarantee you'll have a good time. And that's all you can ask for when going to the movies, right? That you have a good time. Because trust me, it'll be plenty to be like, what the fuck were they doing? Like, why? You know how horror movies go, and horror movies have been getting, and you know what? They even made kind of joked about it, about horror movies being more sophisticated and educated, and that's. I don't necessarily agree about that, but I understand what they mean. And they made examples like Jordan Peele, specifically like his kind of take on horror, and they kind of joked around how this is just no, we're not that. We're fun horror slash, and it was that, and so that's why I'm like, maybe they did that dumb shit on purpose. Like, now that I think about it, they had to, right? If they were being so meta on purpose, then they had to fucking do that dumb horror trope shit on purpose, right? Right? Yeah, man. I think y'all like it. All right, so go see it. Have a good time with your friends. Yeah. Peace. Oh, like and subscribe.